Hello friends and welcome to Finance Logic YouTube channel. My name is Evgeny, and in this video I would like to demonstrate to you how you can apply offset function in Microsoft Excel. Function offset, actually it's a very useful function for financial modeling purposes, but actually not so many people understand how it works. You can download the file with the exercise using link in the description to this video to do the exercise together with me. So let's begin. Actually, function offset creates indirect reference to some particular cell or some particular range. Let me demonstrate you how it works. Using a very transparent example. So we have defined array of just random numbers, and we need to start from northwest corner and shift by +3 rows and +4 columns. If we need to shift by +3 rows, it means that we need to go down, because once we go down, we observe increasing number of our rows in Microsoft Excel. If we need to shift by +4 columns, it means that we need to go right, because once we go right, we observe increase not in number but increase in relevant letter. So I need to present the result in cell B8, and I'm starting to type offset. And first reference, it is my starting point. I'm going to start with cell B11. And then I need to input, using semicolon, I need to input how many rows I need to go up or down, and how many columns I need to use for my shift. In my example, it is +3 and +3 rows and +4 columns. And there is also another attributes, but at this moment we don't need them. I'm just closing my brackets, and let's see what we have. We have 17. Let's check. Let's try to find in this array 17. So I'm going to start with cell B11 because it is our northwest corner. And I go down by 3 rows, so 1, 2, 3, and I go right by 4 columns. And I press right arrow 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is exactly what we have, 17. So it means that, that using the function, my reference is to cell B11. I don't have any reference to cell F14 where we have value of 17. But actually my result is linked with the content of cell F14. Let's just change for a moment. Instead of 17, let's write, for example, 25. And our result is updated accordingly, but we don't have any direct reference to cell F14. So this is what function offset can do. I'm going back. Let's do the same, but let's start from southeast corner and shift by -2 rows. -2 rows, it means that we need to go up, and -3 columns, meaning that we need to go left. So I'm starting, at first I'm going to get the result using my offset function. My reference is cell H17 because this is our southeast corner, semicolon, and I want to shift by -2 rows and -3 columns. And this shift, the numbers that determine our shift are variables. So it means that we can change them very easy at any time, and our reference is updated accordingly. Before we have a result, let's see what we should get here. If we go up by 2 cells and we go left by 3, we should get again 17. Let's check it. Yes, that's true. So let's check. I'm pressing arrow up 2 times, and I'm pressing arrow left 3 times, and we have here again 17. Let's change it. Let's type it for example 23, and our result is updated accordingly. Now let me show you more sophisticated application of offset function. Instead of just creating reference to particular cell, offset can create for us a predetermined range that could be flexible because we can always change our inputs that we use in our function offset. So what do we have here? Function offset allows us to determine a array which we want to sum. In our case, we need to create a range starting from the northwest corner by 1 row, 2 columns, and our range should have height of 2 cells and width of 3 cells. So before we input it in the function, let me show you what function offset can do for us. So if we start from northwest corner and we go down by 1 cell, because we have here plus 1 row, and we go right by 2 columns. So from cell B31, now I'm on the cell D32. In staying in cell D32, I need to create array or range which has height equals to 2 cells and width equals to 3, or plus 2 and plus 3. The sign is very important. Plus 2 means that height, then creating this range, I should go down. And I go down by 1 cell because I have already 1 cell, my cell D32, and my height should be equal to 2 cells. And I go down to take next cell D33, and then my width of my array is plus 3. It means that I go right by 2 cells, creating array with relevant attributes: height 2 and width 3. So it means that using function offset, I have moved from cell B31 to cell D32, and staying on cell D32, I have created a range. So this is the range that I'm going to have, and we can see that sum of this range is 66. Sum of values within this range. Now let's see what we can get using offset function and how we can combine it with function sum. First, we need to type sum, and instead of inputting some direct reference, I'm going to use offset. So immediately I need to type offset. And offset helps me to tell to some function what exactly I want to sum. I'm going to start with cell B31. I go down by 1 row. I go right by 2 columns, and staying at a certain point, at point D32, I'm creating array with height 2 and with width of plus 3. So it means that function offset tells exactly what we want to sum. I close 2 brackets to maintain equal number of open and close brackets, and let's see, we should have here the result of 66. Yes, that's it. Together with sum, we can also estimate average number. Let's estimate average number of the same array. Average number is 11. We should get 11. So I type average. And instead of inputting this array, I use offset function. Offset. I'm starting from B31. I go down by 1 row, go right by 2 columns, and parameters of my array are the same, 2 and 3. So we should get here 11. Yes, it's average from these 6 numbers. Now let's do the same, but starting from southeast. And let's start. At first, let's define our array manually to check the results. So we need to start from southeast corner, minus 2 rows, so we go up 2 times, and minus 3 columns. It means that we go left 3 times, 1, 2, 3. So we are on the cell E35, and staying on this cell, we need to create array which has height of minus 4. Minus 4 means that we need to go up, but we don't go up by 4 steps. We go up by 3 because we already have 1 cell. So height of our array should be 4, and width minus 2. Minus 2 means that we need to go left. And we have the following array. Sum of these numbers is 110, and minimal value is 1. So let's check. Let's estimate sum. I'm going to write sum, and then I'm writing offset. I'm starting from south east corner. Then I go to and one moment here. We have another exercise. We need to estimate minimal value, and to do it fast, let's freeze references that we need for our future estimation. So I'm going to press F4 or FNF4 depending on your settings. Then semicolon. I'm going to go by minus 2 rows, and I'm going to make an absolute reference, pressing always F4. And 2 brackets to close it. We should have 110. Let's check it again. Sum of these numbers, sum of these yellow numbers is 110. Now let's estimate minimal value of the same array, and we can do it very, very fast. We can just copy our formula. We have before that we have created absolute references, so our references are to the cells that we need. All we need to change is just eliminate sum, and instead of sum we need to write min, in which, and we should get 1, because obviously 1 it is the lowest number in our array. So as you can see, we can combine any math function with our offset, and function offset tells our math function what exactly we want to sum, what exactly we want to use to estimate average, and we can also estimate many other parameters of array, which is determined by offset function. If you want to know, if you go further and you want to know how to apply offset in financial modeling, you can use another video. The link is on your screen. Watch it if you need to develop yourself and to develop your finance logic. Wish you all the best, and see you next time.